Good evening, I'm Mrs. Bolin and I'm helping you with your review for your exam. I'm going to do problem number 24 and 25 on this video because they both are absolute value equations. So number 24 looks like this. It says we have the absolute value of -5, -5x that would be, oh if my computer will help, plus 6, absolute value sign, minus 3 is equal to 15. Okay, so that's the problem. The very first thing we want to do is we want to bring that -3 over to the other side, because if we you maybe recall that we say the expression of the absolute value can equal a positive or a negative value. So we have 15 here, and some people would say, oh, well, that could equal positive or negative 15. No, it can't, because we have our -3 there for -3 there. So we have to move that over first. So we have to add 3 to both sides first, and then we end up with the absolute value of -5x plus 6 is equal to 18. Now we can set the expression up as positive 18 and negative 18, okay? But not until we get this 3 right here moved over. We have to get that moved over first. So now that we have only an absolute value expression on the left-hand side, we will set it equal to -18 and then positive 18. So it's -5x plus 6. It could equal -18 because the absolute value of -18 is 18. Or we could have -5x plus 6 equals a positive 18. And now we need to solve for both of those. So we'll subtract 6 from this side and bring that over here. And we end up with -5x, come on 5, stick around, is equal to -24. We'll divide both sides through by -5. And we get, therefore, x is equal to a positive 24 divided by 5. Now we want to go ahead and look at the other side, and we will first bring over the -6. And so we end up with -5x is equal to 12. We'll divide both sides through by -5, and we get, therefore, x is equal to 12 divided by 5, negative. Okay, so those are the solutions here. Okay, and we could take either one of those values, plug it back in to the original equation, and you will find that it holds true. Okay, let's move on to problem number 25. Problem number 25 looks like this. It says, where did it go to? The absolute value of x plus 5. The absolute value of x plus 5 is equal to -5. That is the equation. Well, we know that when we have the absolute value, okay, the absolute value signs here, that means we have to have a positive answer as a result. So there is never a time that an absolute value would equal a negative number. Okay, see, we have a negative number there, so there are no solutions. And we're done. Okay, because an absolute value can never equal a negative number, and that's a -5. So there is no solution. Okay, let me know if you have questions.